And now, with reference to his words, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. These words signify that in those days men will lament the loss of the sun of the divine beauty, of the moon of knowledge, and of the stars of divine wisdom. Thereupon they will behold the countenance of the promised one, the adored beauty, descending from heaven and riding upon the clouds. By this is meant that the divine beauty will be made manifest from the heaven of the will of God, and will appear in the form of the human temple. The term heaven denoteth loftiness and exaltation, inasmuch as it is the seat of the revelation of those manifestations of holiness, the daysprings of ancient glory. These ancient beings, though delivered from the womb of their mother, have in reality descended from the heaven of the will of God. Though they be dwelling on this earth, yet their true habitations are the retreats of glory in the realms above. Whilst walking amongst mortals, they soar in the heaven of the divine presence. Without feet, they tread the path of the Spirit, and without wings, they rise unto the exalted heights of divine unity. With every fleeting breath, they cover the immensity of space, and at every moment traverse the kingdoms of the visible and the invisible. Upon their thrones is written, nothing whatsoever keepeth him from being occupied with any other thing. And on their seats is inscribed, verily, his ways differ every day. They are sent forth through the transcendent power of the Ancient of Days, and are raised up by the exalted will of God, the most mighty King. This is what is meant by the words, coming in the clouds of heaven. In the utterances of the divine luminaries, the term heaven hath been applied to many and diverse things, such as the heaven of command, the heaven of will, the heaven of divine purpose, the heaven of divine knowledge, the heaven of certitude, the heaven of utterance, the heaven of revelation, the heaven of concealment, and the like. In every instance, he hath given the term heaven a special meaning, the significance of which is revealed to none save those that have been initiated into the divine mysteries, and have drunk from the chalice of immortal life. For example, he saith, the heaven hath sustenance for you, and it containeth that which you are promised, whereas it is the earth that yieldeth such sustenance. Likewise it hath been said, the names come down from heaven, whereas they proceed out of the mouth of men. Wert thou to cleanse the mirror of thy heart from the dust of malice, thou wouldst apprehend the meaning of the symbolic terms revealed by the all-embracing word of God made manifest in every dispensation, and wouldst discover the mysteries of divine knowledge. Not, however, until thou consumest with the flame of utter detachment those veils of idle learning that are current amongst men, canst thou behold the resplendent morn of true knowledge. Know verily that knowledge is of two kinds, divine and satanic. The one welleth out from the fountain of divine inspiration, the other is but a reflection of vain and obscure thoughts. The source of the former is God himself, the motive force of the latter the whisperings of selfish desire. The one is guided by the principle, fear ye God, God will teach you. The other is but a confirmation of the truth. Knowledge is the most grievous veil between man and his Creator. The former bringeth forth the fruit of patience, of longing desire, of true understanding and love, whilst the later can yield naught but arrogance, vainglory, and conceit. From the saying of the masters of holy utterance, who have expounded the meaning of true knowledge, the odour of these dark teachings, which have obscured the world, can in no wise be detected. The tree of such teachings can yield no result except iniquity and rebellion, and beareth no fruit but hatred and envy. Its fruit is deadly poison, its shadow a consuming fire. How well hath it been said, cling unto the robe of the desire of thy heart, and put thou away all shame. Bid the worldly wise be gone, however great their name. The heart must needs therefore be cleansed from the idle sayings of men, and sanctified from every earthly affection, so that it may discover the hidden meaning of divine inspiration, and become the treasury of the mysteries of divine knowledge. Thus hath it been said, He that treadeth the snow-white path, and followeth in the footsteps of the crimson pillar, shall never attain unto his abode, unless his hands are empty of those worldly things cherished by men. This is the prime requisite of whosoever treadeth this path. Ponder thereon, that with eyes unveiled they mayest perceive the truth of these words. We have digressed from the purpose of our argument, although whatsoever is mentioned serveth only to confirm our purpose. By God, however great our desire to be brief, yet we feel we cannot restrain our pen. Notwithstanding all that we have mentioned, how innumerable are the pearls which have remained unpierced in the shell of our heart. How many the houris of inner meaning that are as yet concealed within the chambers of divine wisdom. None hath yet approached them. Houris whom no man nor spirit hath touched before. Notwithstanding all that hath been said, it seemeth as if not one letter of our purpose hath been uttered, nor a single sign divulged concerning our subject. When will a faithful seeker be found, who will don the garb of pilgrimage, attain the kabir of the heart's desire, and without ear or tongue discover the mysteries of divine utterance? By these luminous, these conclusive and lucid statements, the meaning of heaven in the aforementioned verse hath thus been made clear and evident. And now, regarding his words, that the Son of Man shall come in the clouds of heaven, by the term clouds is meant those things that are contrary to the ways and desires of men. Even as he hath revealed in the verse already quoted, As oft as an apostle cometh unto you with that which your souls desire not, ye swell with pride, accusing some of being impostors and slaying others. The clouds signify in one sense the annulment of laws, the abrogation of former dispensations, the repeal of rituals and costumes current amongst men, the exalting of the illiterate faithful above the learned opposers of the faith. In another sense, they mean the appearance of the immortal beauty in the image of mortal man, with such human limitations as eating and drinking, poverty and riches, glory and abasement, sleeping and walking, and such other things as cast doubt in the minds of men, and cause them to turn away. All such veils are symbolically referred to as clouds.